everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about hashtags. So I'm going to share with you a few strategies, so do's and don'ts about using hashtags. This will help improve your traffic, engagement, and get more followers, reach more people. So stick around and I'm coming right back with all that for you. Before I jump in here in the topic and start talking all about hashtags, I wanted to invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell sign so you get notified every time we have a new video. One of the tips that I definitely recommended to everyone to do is to be specific when it comes to hashtags. If you are branding your services, if you are creating content about your business, make sure you be specific. For instance, I have a social media marketing business, so I add social media marketing consulting or social media consulting or social media and the brand of my business. You can go over so many options, but I truly recommend that you be specific when it comes to the content you are sharing. Of course, you don't want it to reach unrelated people because you want a quality, you don't want a quantity. Update your profile, update your bio, update your information, make sure everything is synchronized with other platforms you have. I think this is very essential going through the optimization. The optimization, it's not only happens one day in your lifetime, it happens all the time. Always we can, forget things here and there, and I think synchronizing your pages, your profiles, and towards all social media, it's a number one thing in search engine optimization, and not even only that, but also in social media optimization. So I recommend you guys go in your profiles and check it out if everything's okay, intact, perfect, and good to go. Now, one other thing that I do recommend you to do, which is part of the optimizing, is making sure your profiles are public. Hashtags usually do not work if your pages, posts are not public. Because what is a hashtag? Hashtag is to reach out people. And if you do not use a hashtag correctly and not letting your posts be public, which means not making posts for only coworkers, only for certain friends, only for certain clients, but make this post actually public for everyone to see. One other thing that I wanted to recommend is to pretty much go back on your old photos, old images, old content that you might have forgot to add some hashtags. Remove things that are not necessarily good or unrelated, especially that a lot of people tend to transfer their Instagram as, not transfer, just they convert the account as personal to business, and all personal stuff is going to be there and it's kind of not related to business. So I truly recommend it. Go ahead. If you want to convert for business, go ahead and convert it, but make sure all your photos are optimized and hashtags are included. I also recommend it to do always when you're posting to research hashtags. Make sure you go to Twitter account, to Instagram account, Facebook account, and check how they are using the hashtags and how the company itself recommends to use the hashtags. Make sure you cater your hashtags properly to each specific account. And what I mean this is, for example, you cannot put 30 hashtags in Twitter, but you can put 30 hashtags on Instagram. So this is one detail that a lot of people might not even know about this, but I truly believe that a lot of people know about this. Part of the research in hashtags includes to find relevant hashtags. So make a list of the hashtags that actually impact you, not impact you. Go to old posts to see the hashtags has a good impact on the hashtag, good results. You can go back on the old posts, or you can also check the hashtag, especially Instagram. I do that a lot. I check the hashtag and I see the content being pulled on that specific hashtags. Twitter account don't see hashtags as Instagram. Now Instagram videos, photos, images, the visual will be part of the description of that image, but Twitter is different. Twitter is all about the conversation. It's not about the topic itself, but it's about what it entails and about the groups of people, about the business you mention it. So it's a little bit different, but in certain way unique, because you don't do as much of that on Instagram. Though a lot of people who has brand and follow other brands or communicate with other brands or even enjoy other brands can mention the brand's hashtags. Truly recommend doing this. This is super cool. I think that we notice this all the time. Every event out there, every special occasion, promotion, giveaway, people create specific hashtags. I truly recommend to create a hashtag that is short, sweet, directly to the point, related, and stay connected to your business and represents your business. So as long as you keep that way, you're doing a good job. Making a short statement and 30 hashtags, it kind of don't look good. Nope. So using too many hashtags is not gonna be good. Absolutely use hashtags if you are actually putting posts, contents, there are bigger blog or picture video, then you use hashtags. Now, if you're just gonna talk about an opinion or a comment about someone else or about something else that you saw in the news, then you don't need to use any form of hashtags. This one is very important. Do make sure you use popular hashtags. One thing that I recommended to make it easy for you is to find out apps that have on your phone. Tons of apps that you can find that auto-populate, popular hashtags, and you choose by topics and then copy to your clipboard and then automatically sends to your post. I'll add here on my description box a few apps and also a website that auto-populate hashtags that might help you out on navigating hashtags on your future posts. You can use the popular hashtags, but keep in mind that in order to not get lost in the middle of the shuffle, you need to start using hashtags that are lower than a certain amount. Like I would recommend at 100,000, 50, 100,000, because what happens is you're gonna be lost in the middle of the shuffle there with tons of people using the same hashtag, and they're too high, and it's useless. Honestly, it's useless. It has tons of hashtags you can explore, you can use it, and not only creating your own hashtag, but you can also use hashtags that are not as so popular, but it's still popular. 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 50,000. That will help you actually be discovered easily. Engage with the people that are responding to your posts. I think engagement, is the most challenge for a lot of people because, it takes a lot of time and you need to make that part of your task, kind of like your to-do list, engagement, and make sure you, keep doing that all the time because these people need your attention. They're giving you the attention. They're showing interest in your business and your services. Why not to spend time to get to know them and to know what they are looking for? And I think this is one thing that I'm focused this year as for sure, and I think that is something you should do as part of your goal list as well. You don't need to use punctuations in a grammar way in order to describe a hashtag. Just go straight to the word and that's all you need. Between hashtags, when you write a hashtag, you put a comma and another hashtag, comma. And another hashtag, comma. Do not do that at all. You don't need to do that. Just give a space and continue with your hashtags. If you keep it doing that way, you're doing the right way, and actually it works because it gives you, it populates your hashtags and you know exactly the amount of numbers, especially on Instagram. I don't think the numbers populates on Twitter, which eventually I think this is going to start, kind of doing it. I think that all platforms eventually is going to start doing the same as Instagram is doing, which is populating the numbers of hashtags using in the feeds, in the platform itself, and make it easy for everyone to choose the right hashtags. Do not use the same hashtag every single post. It's not necessarily to do that, and you might even lose followers because people want diverse, people want more different content, they want something new and fresh in their eyes. So make sure you use different hashtags from here and there. You wanted to use that, most of the time, but do not use that in every single post every day you post it. I do not believe you need too many hashtags in one post. I know Instagram you can do 30, and I don't know what is the limitation on the Twitter because Twitter has a limitation of characters in the post, but I truly believe if you use 1 or 2, even maximum 3 hashtags on Twitter, you're doing perfect fine. But now when it comes to Instagram, I know you can use 30 hashtags, but I truly recommend not using 5 and not using 30, because in the end of the day, they might think you're spamming things. So make sure you use 11 quality good hashtags, because that is going to be more beneficial to your content and to your own account. Now, if you're going to create a specific hashtag for your business, I recommend doing this. Go back first in all your old posts and add those hashtags. And now on, moving forward, you add the hashtag of your business. Because what happens is it makes it easy for people searching and actually getting all your content. Well guys, this is the video for hashtags for you. I hope all these do's and don'ts will help you get to know more about hashtags, educate yourself, get more familiar, get in the rhythm. I know it can be daunting a little bit and it's very confusing, but I think that with this information, with other informations out there, if you research, you're gonna get really good in hashtags. So go ahead and start practicing, and I want to see you in my next video. Please don't forget to comment, like this video, share and subscribe for vibes, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.